Hello everyone, welcome to Marlin Chess Kids. Today I'll show the game played by Bryan and Stanoje. And this game complete in only 21 moves, and we have sacrifice in the game. And the game starts with the pawn to e4 and the c6 and d4, d5, knight to c3, d takes e4, then the knight takes e4, and the black play knight to f6, then the white continue to capture the knight, and here the e takes f6, and here you can see that game have a both open file where the bishop can come up easily. And in this position, this is the first 5 move, and the white is slightly better in this position. And the game continue with the pawn to c3, and the black play bishop to d6, then the white play bishop to d3, and the black first go for a short castling, and now queen to c2 and trying to capture the pawn and check the king and winning a pawn. Therefore, the black play h6 to prevent the capture of the pawn, and now knight to e2 continue to develop, and after this queen to c7, then the bishop to e3, and now the rook goes to rook e8 and trying to pin the pieces of the white. And here is the first 10 move. You can see that the position is equal in the game. And after this, the white continue with the long castling, and now the black play c5, preparing to push the pawn forwards and attack the bishop. And after this, rook d to g1, and here the white trying to storm the pawn with g4, h4, and also attack with the pawn g5 and to extract the structure of the black. After this, the black play c4, attacking the bishop, and therefore the bishop goes to e4 to prevent the attack. Then the black continue to play queen to a5, and here in trying to attack the pawn and win the piece. However, the white prevent it by playing a king to b1 to protect the pawn, and this move is a tactical blunder because the black can easily win the bishop, capture the bishop, and if the queen capture back, and the bishop will goes to f5 and pinning the king, and will win a queen, and the bishop is being protected by the queen. After this, rook takes e4, and this is the first sacrifice from the black, and the knight goes to g3 by losing the bishop. Then the bishop just capture off the knight, and if you use the pawn to f takes g3, and the black will win another piece, the bishop. So after this, the pawn h takes g3, and here bishop f5 was played, and the bishop is pinning the queen again. And after h5 was played, and the rook is trying to attack the bishop and is pinning it, and the bishop cannot move and will win the queen. After this, g5 was played to prevent the attack, and now king h1 was played to avoid the pin. And at this moment, come another sacrifice with the rook takes e3, and this sacrifice the bishop is attacking the queen, and if you capture with the pawn, the black will win the queen. Therefore the pawn cannot capture the rook. After capture, the queen will be lost in the game. So after capture the pawn, the queen to c1 was played, and now rook to e6, and preparing to go to a6 and checkmate the king. And you also can sacrifice the queen to capture the pawn and win. So without notice the trap, the white just capture the pawn, and in this position the black is winning and mate in 2. I give a couple of seconds to figure out how the black continue to play and win the game. Well, congratulations for those who found the answer, and for those who like to enjoy the show, here are the moves that the black play and win the game. In this actual game, after move 20, the black capture the pawn and go for a sacrifice, and with this the king cannot come out to b1 to escape, as the bishop is attacking the square. So there's nothing that can prevent the check, and the only way to escape is to capture the queen. And after capture the queen, you have the rook to a6 and check the king, and after this move is a checkmate at the move 21, as the king cannot move forwards to b3 as a pawn is attacking the square, and also it cannot move to b1 as the bishop is attacking the square. Therefore after rook to a6 and check the king has no place to move, and this is one of the beautiful game and sacrifice from the black. And with this, thank you.